up. Too old to play the part, too cool for showing up. Too dumb to say what's smart, so I'm a substitute waiting for the game to start. But I ain't trying to get played like change your heart. And may I park and find me another ride. I'm letting Florence tell you how I feel inside.
So what does it mean to be dogmatic? Most people would say it means that you assert something is true without any consideration of attaining new information or evidence. But at a meta level, I would say everyone is dogmatic. Every belief is dogmatic. So when you assert one opinion to be true, that means you negate all other opinions. So, for instance, most people would say, like a Christian fundamentalist may be dogmatic. In other words, they cling to this opinion and they're unwilling to receive more information that may contradict something or may go against their beliefs or values or whatever it is. But on the flip side of that, a belief that one should be open-minded and just always take in new evidence, well, that could be labeled as dogmatic too, right? So there is no belief that doesn't fall under like this meta-dogmatism. So when you hold a belief, you think that that belief is superior to another belief just by definition of holding that belief. So if I think it's okay to be open-minded and always be willing to change my idea, well, I, by definition, think that that's the best way to think. In other words, I think that's the most reasonable way to come to truth, is just by always being open to new evidence, always being open-minded. Well, that is in a way being closed-minded, because you're always willing to take on new information. And when you're like that, you're just the same as a closed-minded person who is not willing to receive new information. So every position, every belief you have, you think that that belief, whether you know it or not, is superior to other beliefs. Otherwise, you wouldn't hold that opinion. And I think a lot of people fail to realize this just because dogmatism is so closely associated with like religious beliefs or fundamentalism, when in some ways everything is some sort of a fundamentalist belief system, because everyone has an opinion. And even if you say, well, I don't think my opinion is superior to others, I'm trying to be humble about it. Well, your idea that your opinion is not superior and you want to be humble, you think that that's the best way to approach finding out the truth or whatever it is. You have the belief, and that makes it, superior and negates other beliefs that are not like that other people may differ in. I know that sounds like a lot of information. I just sort of ramble off. But what I wanted to get to is the idea that everyone is dogmatic. They don't want to admit that they are, but everyone is dogmatic. And people cherry pick what they think is, dogmatic from being not dogmatic, when in reality it's all the same thing. A belief negates other beliefs. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you like this, cool. If you didn't, well, maybe you like the next one.